Greetings, dancers. Welcome to another episode of Plié For The People. My name is Mimi, and I will be your online ballet instructor today. Today's level will be in the level of beginners. We will have a very simple class focused on honing in the basics and the fundamentals of ballet. I hope you really enjoy today's class, and be sure to stay tuned until the very end when we do reverence. We have a very special guest visiting us all the way from Spain, so you don't want to miss today's episode. Our music today is supported by the talented Trisha Wolf, and if you have these beautiful soft ballet slippers, please put these on. And if you don't have them, that's all right. You can just substitute it with a pair of socks. Make sure that it's not too slippery for your floor. Use your best judgment. And today I'm going to be demonstrating and teaching in these sneakers because, as you can see, I have tiles on the floor. So the proper footwear is something that's a little bit more cushioned and supported. So let's go ahead. Without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and do our warm-up exercise facing your whatever that you can get a hold of today. I'm going to be using my chair. Again, our class today is a super simple beginner's level. Let's go ahead and have a great time. All right, dancers, let's go ahead and get started with our first warm-up exercise. Grab a hold of maybe a chair, maybe a dresser, maybe a desk, whatever that you can hold on to, even if it is a wall, okay? But we're going to be facing it squared on, making sure that your hips are facing it directly, and we're going to be standing in what's called a first position in ballet. First position in ballet is almost like your home base, okay? It's simply turning your toes out, okay? And you want to glue those heels together, and you want to squeeze those inner thighs towards each other so there's no gap in between, okay? You want to really close it in. And you should be feeling a sense of what's called turnout, okay? You're rotating from the top of your legs in your hips and then all the way wrapping around so it can make sure that you can stay in this turnout position. Make sure you're not really overachieve too early and force it so much, okay? We're not trying to impress anyone, okay? This is really for you. So you're standing at home and just come into whatever that's comfortable for you. Maybe it's just a little bit even more modest, a little bit closer towards each other, and that's fine. Perhaps this is your very first ballet class. So this is the perfect way to set yourself up, okay? Again, no forcing of the turnout and making sure that your hips are squared onto your furniture. Okay, I'm just demonstrating so you can see me better. And also your heels are touching, okay? Ideally, your knees are also touching as well. In this position, we're gonna do a demi-plie, and that just means, plie just means to bend, okay? So you're bending your knees down and up. And then from here, you're gonna push up all the way onto the platform of your feet, and basically you're just trying to lift your heels off of the floor without shifting too far forward or too far back. Just straight up as much as you can, okay? From here, okay, we're gonna descend. When you're descending, you wanna use and squeeze those inner thigh muscles towards each other to help you to come down. Okay, good. And then we're gonna repeat that one more time. Just a plie, 2, straighten, for 2, releve, or rise, 6 and 7 and 8. Second part, we're going to release one of your arms. We're going to stretch down to the side, up. From here, your arm is framing your beautiful face, okay? So your arm don't want to go something like this, okay, that's covering your face, or too far back, which is going to throw your ribs and everything else out of your ballet alignment. Okay, ballet is very vertical. Think of a beautiful skyscraper, like a building that goes up, okay? Nothing is shifted anywhere, okay? So your arm is up, everything is aligned, and then from here, we're just gonna bend towards the other side to give yourself a nice side stretch. When you're doing this stretch, you should feel like a nice elongation and stretch in between your ribs, okay? And then we're gonna recover, come back up, straight up. We're gonna lift up, and then we're gonna go back. It's called a port bras to the back or arch back. From here, okay, you don't wanna throw your hip to the front too much. You don't wanna have like a sway back or really pressing on your lumbars. Okay, low back, you don't want to hurt your back. So the idea is that you just lift up and then you can just arch as far as you can. Maybe this is all you can today. Maybe it's a little bit more, okay? And then coming back, okay? The idea is that your shoulders are square, so it's not twisting to one side, okay? You want to lift up and then go back, while at the same time you want to maintain that turnout in first position. And then when we come back, we simply gonna release the other hand, do the same thing to balance your body out, stretch, come up, lift to go back, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're gonna repeat that whole thing one more time from the beginning, just a slow plie and stretch, slow releve and down, repeat, plie and stretch, releve and down. The second time when we do it, we're gonna release your other arm first and stretch, recover, and going back, 6. So when you're going back, your gaze is slightly turned towards that arm that's up into the elbow crease. Okay, your chin is lifted slightly, going back, recover, and then stretch to the other side, lift, and going back, 6, 7, arm. This is called the second position of the arms. Your arms are slightly in front of you. Then we're going to do an élongé. Élongé just means to elongate a little bit, and then you're going to lower those arms down, and that will be all, okay? Just follow me to the best of your abilities. Let's do our first exercise in class today. Here we go, dancers. Bend and straighten. We rise up and descend. Repeat that again. Plie and straighten. Pressing up and descend. We stretch to the side. Cut up, lift to go back. Other side. And lift to go back. The whole thing again from the top. Plie and straighten. And rise. Descend. Again, plie. And straighten. Releve. Stretch to the other side. And let's lift and go back. Making sure you're squared, facing your furniture, with your shoulders and your hips. Lift. And let's finish and hold. All right, dancers. As you might saw that my chair shifted slightly because we are going to do everything now with only one hand, okay, on your support system. So I rotated this chair so that I can face you, okay? So I'm not on a diagonal anymore. Because right now I'm going to do our second exercise, and it's called the pliés. That means to bend. And usually this is the first exercise that many professional dancers would do when they do their class. All right, so we're going to begin in first position, just like what we worked on earlier. Our arm prepares, going to the front and carry it to the side. In first position, we're going to do 4 demi-pliés. We go plie and stretch, and 2, and stretch. The arm is just going down, and stretch, and front, and open. After 4 demi-pliés, okay, we're going to press up into a releve. Maybe you can test your balance and see where you are. Again, your arms are slightly in front of you a little bit. Okay, they're not all the way to the side. Okay, you're going to test your balance perhaps. Descend, and then from here we're going to do what's called a grand plie. That means a large bend. So we're going to go all the way down. Okay, again, it looks like until you can't go down anymore, that's when you lift those heels off the floor. Then you put the heels down and then gather. Okay. We're going to do a tendu or stretching to the side and lower that heel. Now you're into second position in ballet. In second, we're going to do the same pattern. 4 pliés. In second, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to rise again. Maybe test your balance, come down. And just a grand plie, 6, 7, and 8. From here, okay, you're going to want to slide that foot that's towards your support system in a little bit to adjust. And then Tanju, we're going to close back to first, and we're just going to finish. Just that much, please, okay? In first position and second. Again, let's review. Preparation 7 and 8. 4 pliés. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is 4. We lift. Maybe let go. And then we do a grand plié. 6, 7, and 8. On the way down, you can really put some weight on your support system to help you, okay? To lift up a little bit so you don't have to put all your body weight and pressure on the joints, the knee joints, okay? Then we Tanju shift second. Same idea, 4 pliés in second, 3, 4. Lift, 6, 7, 8, round. And then shift, Tanju, close, and we're finished on the first side. And then what we have to do is we're gonna wait for the music, and then we're gonna go to the other side, okay? Because the first side you had this one hand on your support system. The second side, I'm going to be demonstrating with my dresser, okay? And you're going to have your other hand on your support system. I'm going to angle myself a little bit on the other side, okay? The same idea, preparation, 4, 4, and then rise, and then grand. I'm going to do second, same idea, 4, 4, 4, 4, rise, grand, Tanju, close, and finish on the other side, okay? Just follow me to the best of your abilities. Let's do our first exercise, our pliés. Here we go. First position, arm preparation, and open. 4 pliés, 1, and 2. Making sure that those knees are over those toes. Open those knees out to the side. Good, we're gonna rise. Lift those heels as high as you can. And descend. We go grand plié. All the way down. Tanju second. Down. And stretch. 2. Making sure that you're lifting your beautiful sternum and your heart. Good. We rise. Drop the shoulders. And lower. And we plié. Grand plié. Plié. And Tanju. Close and finish. Beautiful dancers. Left side immediately. Here we go. And your other arm goes front. And 7. We go plié. 4, 4. Last time. We rise. Heels up. Arms are a little bit in front of you. And grand plié. Tanju second. And just gentle, soft knees. We lift our heels up. And grand plié. And Tanju close. Finish. Alright, dancers, we're going to move on to a Tanju exercise. Tanju means to stretch. Okay, and we sort of did that already in our plié exercise. We begin in a first position, of course. From our home base, we prepare our arms forward and side. We do a very slow Tanju to the front and closing in. Same thing to the side, closing in. I'm going to angle myself to show you, but you're going to stay on, very, very square. To the back, you draw the toes back and point, and closing back in. And then we're just going to do 2 quicks to the side, accent into first. So we can reverse it all from the back. Your arm is just held to the side, like a coat hanger. It's very strong. So if I go over there and press on it, it's not going to go, down, right? You're going to have to really hold it, use all your might to hold it up there, okay? 1 slow Tanju to the back, closing in and in. We go side and point. We point those toes and then closing in. To the front, okay, you're leading, you're sort of turning out really, really from the top of the hips, really. And then you're turning the heel forward. You really want to press in the heel and then lifting that heel a little bit, and then you're going to point. When you can't lift it anymore, then that's when you stretch those toes. And then on the way back, okay, you go through half point, and then you bring it in. Okay, that's your third tendu to the front slow, reversing that, and then 2 tendus to the side. And then let go and finish. And that will be all. 1 slow tendu, close. 1 slow, close. Back and close. 2 to the side. 1 closing back. 1 closing side. 1 closing front, and 2 to the side. And we're just going to finish, okay? All right, dancers, do the best that you can to mirror me, and let's follow along. Tendus. Prepare. Slow to the front. Draw the toes back in. Come in. Side. Point. Closing and going back. And in. 2 to the side. 1. In. 2. Reverse. Back and stretch. Closing in. Side and stretch. Closing in. Front and a closing in. A side and close. A side. And we finish. Beautiful dancers. Left side, here we go. Tendus. First position. Prepare. We do a slow to the front. Draw the toes back. Side. And close. Going back. And point the toes closing in. Side and in. 2 and reverse. Back. Point. In and in. Side and point. In and in. The front. Hold. Closing in to the side. And let's finish on this side. Good. All right, dancers, let's move on to our second tendu combination, beginning in first position. By now, you know how to prepare our arms. It's just front and open to the side. Okay? From this position, we're going to tendu to the side. Remember, you want to shift your weight slightly so that you can put your weight on your supporting foot, okay? So you can free up this dancing leg to do whatever that you want to do, okay? So prepare 7 in, already shifting slightly to that leg, okay? So you can do side tendu, and then from here, you're gonna cross it in front, okay? This is called a third position, okay, in ballet. You learn first, you learn second. Now third position is just crossing it slightly in front of you, okay? Then tendu closing back in first. Then from first you tendu to the side again. Then now you're gonna cross it to the back, which is also a third position, but just having the other foot front, okay? Then tendu closing first. Last time, side crossing front. And then from this position, we're just gonna do a tendu closing first. Then we plie, releve, we find our balance for a brief moment and come down. So we're going to reverse everything from the back. We go tendu, cross it back. Tendu back to first. Tendu, cross it front. Tendu first. Last set, tendu, cross it back. From here, one more tendu and close first so we can plie, releve, and hold. And then we're just going to finish right there. Okay? A very short, simple combination. Beginning first position again. Everything is tendu, everything is on the floor. Prepare 7 and 8. Tendu, cross it, and tendu going back to first. Tendu, cross it back. Tendu first. Tendu third. Tendu first. Plie, releve, and hold. Calm down. Reverse 2 and a 3 and 4, 5 and cross and 8 and cross and 8. Plie, releve, pull, and down, and finish. All right, dancers, just follow me on the 7 tendu exercise, nice and easy. Here we go. First position, we go tendu side, cross it. First position, going back. Good. Last time, coming forward, going back first. 8. Plie, releve, maybe let go. Reverse. Tendu crossing back. Tendu first. Tendu cross the front. Tendu first. Tendu going back. tendu, close it first. Plié, releve, and hold, and descend, and finish. Good dancers, let's try the left. Same idea. Preparation, and tendu, cross it. Tendu, first. Going back. Good. You should feel your inner thighs now. Cross it. Maybe running a little bit because you're getting a workout. Good. Reverse. Finally, plié, releve, hold, and descend, and finish. All right, dancers, now we're going to move on to a new combination. It's called a dégagé. Dégagé looks a little bit like tendu, but you're going to give it a little bit more energy so it comes off the floor slightly, okay? So you're no longer just pointing to the front, but now you're coming off the floor, going to the front or to the side, okay? Or to the back, okay? You're off the floor now, okay? So let's learn this combination beginning in third position on preparation 7 and 8. We're going to do 4 to the front, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then 4 to the side. The first one, you just cross it over to the front, okay? No change. We go cross. The second one, you're going to close it to the back, and 3 and 4, 4 times. Then you're going to do 4 more to the back. A 1, a 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to do a tendu to the side. Let go of your support system. Then we're going to lift and piqué and cross it back. So we can reverse everything from the back. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Then 1, no change. Then you change 3 and 4. We go 4 to the front, 3, 4, tendu side, let go, up, piqué, and a finish. Okay, dancers, 4 to the front. I'm just marking. Marking just means making it a little bit easier. I'm not doing it full out. I'm just marking it with my hand. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then no change, no change. Back, 2, 3, 4. We go side tendu, let go, piqué, and cross it to the back. We reverse all that, and then we finish, okay? When we finish, you want to keep those elbows to the side. Your hands are away from your hips, so it's not just resting on your hips, okay? It's lifted, it's held, it's rounded. All right, dancers, our dégagé combination, let's give this a try. And third position, we go forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. No change, and change. No change, and change. To the back. 2, 3, and 4. Tendu side. Let go. Lift, piqué. Reverse. Back. 2, 3, 4. Cross back. Front. Back and front. Front. 2, 3, and 4. Tendu side. Let go. Lift, piqué, and finish. Beautiful. Left side dancers. Third position. Here we go. From there. 4 front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And cross. And cross. Back. Tendu side. Hold it. Let go. Up. Piqué. Reverse. To the side. And change. Tendu, let go, lift, piqué, and finish. All right, dancers, we're gonna move on to rond de jambe. Rond de jambe means circling of the leg, and is essentially connecting the dots between a tendu front, tendu side, and tendu back. Okay, and we're going to begin in first position again on preparation 7 and 8. We're just simply going to go front. From here, you're going to carry to the side while really rotating from the top of the hips. Okay, you can turn out. So I don't want to see something like this where you're turned in. Your knees should not be facing front. Your knees should be facing the side. Okay, and then from here, You're gonna carry it to the back as well. So from here, right, you wanna go wrap around from the top of the hip so you can trace it all the way to the back in turnout. So you don't wanna lose that turnout during the journey, okay? You wanna maintain that turnout and wrap it to the back. That's the hook, that's the line that you have, okay? It's directly right behind you, so you don't wanna just keep it out here, the side a little bit, or over across. It's directly to the back and close. Then we're gonna do that 2 more times, making it 3 total. Second time, 2, 3, and close. Third time, 2, 3, and close. And from here, we're just gonna do a side bend while you're in your tendu to the side and you're supporting the bend. And then coming out of it so that we can reverse it from the back. From the back, we go back. Carry side, wrapping it around to the front and close. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. And then we're gonna do one more side bend and then recover and finish. That's all. 3 around the jambe, and then we're gonna do a side bend, 3 reversing, side bend, and finish. All right, rond jambe, leg circles. Here we go. First position, preparation, and we go front, side, and back. First, second step. One more. Front, side, back, bend, and stretch. And let's repeat from back. Making sure everybody lift up high, away from your standing hip. One more. And one more stretch to the side. And finish. Good. Let's go over to the left immediately, dancers. First position. And let's prepare. Here we go. In front, side, and back. Return. 2. Good. Third time. Side bend and reach. Reverse. Last set. And stretch. And finish. All right, dancers. We're gonna do a coupe or coup de pied passe combination. I know that sounds like a lot, but let me show you what I mean. We're gonna begin in third position, and simply we're gonna prepare our arm one more time, front and side. We're gonna peel that front heel off. You're gonna draw the toes up and rest those toes on top of your ankle bone, okay? So if I turn to the side a little bit, it's gonna look like this, all right? So when you're here, and then you're just gonna reverse the pattern, you're gonna bring it back down, okay? Going through half point and then all the way down, okay? Then you're gonna do a tendu side. Close first, tendu side, cross it back so you can reverse it from the back. When you're reversing it, okay, you're going half point and then peel those toes and you're gonna rest your ankle on the back of your calf, okay? It just comes off slightly, but the most important thing is your knee. Your knee must be kept to the side so you don't lose your turnout, it doesn't become like a parallel position. Making sure that that knee is really rotated to the side, okay? So you're in the back, place it down, and you're just gonna do one more tendu, close first, tendu, cross it over. The second part is a little bit different. We peel off, we're gonna come into a coupe or coup de pied position, and then we're gonna lift all the way up to the side of your knee. You're gonna press those toes against the side of your knee, coming into a passe. You're gonna put it to the back and bring it down. And then lastly, you're just gonna do a coup de pied from the back, arm up, lifts, coming into a passe, down, and finish. And that's the end of our combo, okay? The first part is peel off, return, and one tendu, 1, tendu, cross back. To the back, 2, knee to the side, and 1, tendu. 1, cross it over. Second part, 2, place it down. Up, passe, place it down. Up, place it down. Up, passe, place it down, and done. Okay? Just follow along with me and let's try this combination together. Here we go. And third position. Preparation, we go. Coupe. Place it down. Tendu in first. Tendu, cross it back. Round the back. Knee to the side. Good. Tendu, close first. Tendu, close third. Second part. Place it down. You're going to bring it up all the way up to passe. Place it back. One more, coupe to the back. Place it down. And passe, arm up. And let's just finish. And stand. Beautiful. Left side, the same thing. Here we go, dancers. Coupe up. Place back to third. Tendu first. Tendu, cross it back. Knee to the side. Good. And tendu first. Tendu, cross it over. Second part. Lift up. Place it back. And over. And finish. Great answers. We're going to move on and do what's called a petit battement. Petit battement means small beats. Okay? You're going to be getting in third position again on preparation 7 and 8. We're just going to peel off that toe, coming into coupe, just like our last exercise. Then from here, your knee stays where it is, but you're going to release it to the side slightly, and then you're going to bring it to the back, okay? And then you're going to bring it back to the front. And you're going to bring it back to the back. Okay, your arm is held to the side. We're going to do this slow for 8. This is the 6th one, 7, and 8. And then we're going to add some speed. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making that 16, and then just release to the side and plie in third and finish. Okay? 1 and 2, 3, slow. 5 and 6 and a 7 and 8. And quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release and finish. All right, dancers, let's try our petit battement. Very gentle and elegant, making sure that that knee is really stable to the side the whole time. Here we go. Third position. We go front, back. 4 more, just like this. Adding speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finish. Left side. So nice. Good. Prepare. We go. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Good. 2 more. Adding speed. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 8 more. And finish. Beautiful. All right, dancers. This is going to be our final exercise before we're going to reveal our guests. Okay? We're going to do a grand battement. It means large beating. And it's simply it's almost like a kick motion, okay? You're gonna throw your leg into the air as high as you can, okay? I would say maybe 90 or above counts as a grand battement, okay? So just take it easy. Again, if this is your first grand battement exercise ever, I suggest you to just keep it, as high as you can, but not too high, okay? Especially be very, very mindful of your furniture that's around, okay? I'm gonna show it to this diagonal so you can see me better. We're going to begin in third position. Arm preparation 7 and 8. And we're going to keep it up. We're going to hold this arm very, very strong on top of you. Okay? We're going to do up, close, 2, tendu, close. Okay, you want to go through a tendu before you cross it into third. 2 slow battements, and then we're going to do it the same thing to the side. Okay, side, tendu, cross it, front, don't change. Then the second one, you tendu, cross it to the back. So now we're ready to go to the back. We go back, tendu, close, back, tendu, close. And then finally, we're going to do a reach to the side in tendu. We're going to cross it over into what's called a susu position, the very first susu of the day. And then we're just going to finish on that side and we're done. Okay? Super simple. 2 slow battements to the front, going through tendu. Then 2 battements to the side. First time you don't change. Second time you change. 2 to the back. 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to reach to the side, gather into a tight susu. You're going to cross those inner thighs and ankles. Okay? Engage at your core. Hold your arms strongly. And then just descend and finish. Okay? Let's just follow me on the first side and try your best with our grand battement exercise. Here we go. Third position, we go. 1, tendu, close. Again, 2, tendu, close. Same thing to the side. Side, tendu, close. Again. Good. We're going to the back. Last battement. And tendu to the side. Cross. And let go. And we finish. Beautiful. Let's start to the left. And standing tall. Arm up. Here we go. 1, tendu, close. 2, tendu, close. Side, tendu, cross. Side, crossing back. Going to the back. And let's reach side. Cross it over. And balance. And let's finish. All right, dancers, as promised, our special guest is coming on. She is right here live with us. I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself. Hello, Veronica.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi. So good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm so glad you invited me. I follow you. I follow Plié For The People, and I love it. I try to practice your move because you're awesome. You're a great dancer. And I'm very honored and I'm so excited to start our class.
Thank you so much, Veronica. Yeah, the dancers has been doing their class, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with our reverence. This is our final exercise of our class, and let's go ahead and pay respect to the art form of ballet. I'm gonna go ahead and just move my chair to the side, and let's go ahead, Veronica, and learn this with everyone. All right, so for our reverence today, dancers, we're gonna begin in first position. Our arms prepares front and open side. We do 2 demi-pliés. Plié, beautiful, Veronica, that's right. And again, plié and a stretch. One arm goes front, you open it to the side, you follow your hand down, and it comes back to first. Again, we go plié and a stretch. Good. Plié and a stretch. Other arm front, open side, bring it down, and stand. From here, we're going to go on to our second portion. We're going to lift and bring your leg to the side and tendu. That's beautiful, Veronica. Then we're going to bend towards our foot to the side. Arm together and open. That's right. Our arms lowers and it brings all the way up. At the same time, your leg circles to the back. And then you're just going to take a quick bow and stand. Quickly replace and close it back in first so we can do it to the other side. Tendu side. Bend to the foot, you're on your leg, arms together, and open. Arms down, and at the same time, your leg goes to the back. Good, Veronica, arms up. And then we're just gonna take a bow, and you wanna hold this position, and that's the final moment. Beautiful, Veronica, good. Awesome, let's go ahead, yeah, and try it with our beautiful classical piano music, Patricia Will. All right, and We preparation and open. We go plie and stand. Again, 2. Nice, Veronica. Arm front, side, and lower. Again, plie and stretch. 2, and stretch. Arm front and side and lower. Good, second part. Contour and stretch. Recover and stand. Arm down and up. And we bow. First position, so we can do it to the other side. And stretch. Return and present. Arm low. And high. And bow. Let's hold our bows and stay. Wonderful job, everyone. Great work. Cheers to you for getting through another online ballet class with me here today on Plié For The People. And thank you so much, Veronica, for joining us and dancing with us today during Reverence. And I truly appreciate your support for what we're doing here on Plié For The People. Thank you so, so much. Dancers, feel free to subscribe today, because once you hit that subscribe button for me, you become instantaneously eligible to become a special guest on our show. So if you would like to come on, please subscribe right now so that the latest videos can be delivered right there to your screens, or share this wonderful cause, this wonderful program to another person that you know that might be interested in learning ballet, or like this video, or write to me directly at pliéforthepeople@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you again on our next episode. Until then, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and keep practicing your ballet. Bye.